We realised that gyms need to be designed differently when it became more about the appearance of fitness than actual fitness. Mirrors, posers, numbers on a board, it's never been what fitness is about. I think we found formula to build community, to make good coaching accessible and help people get results sustainably. I'm Jean-Claude and I'm one of the founders of Foundry. For those who know me well will know that I'm driven. I think they describe me as direct, but at the same time hardworking, loyal and with a good sense of humour. Before fitness took over my life, I worked in a bank. I was a bank manager. I was at lunch. A friend of mine called Johnny Barrett phoned me, and who was playing for Wasps at the time, phoned me and said, I'm injured. I think my rugby might be done. Do you want to start a personal training business? And I walked back in the doors that lunchtime and handed in my notice. I've had both of my hips replaced at a fairly young age, a source of much humour to some of my nearest and dearest. And I guess there's two things. One is you don't realise what you've got until it's taken away. You realise that, strength really is the foundation of everything.
Just isolate that back a little bit more, so don't let that shoulder come all the way down to the floor. Let's keep it locked in. That's the one. Good.
I think personal training used to feel like it was only for the elite because the barrier to entry is so high. I mean, it's relatively so expensive, and that's not accessible to everybody. We were the first gym in the UK to bring small group personal training to the market. We saw early on that one-to-one wasn't sustainable, wasn't scalable either as a business or for individuals, and we have made good quality personal training available to many more people. Training with other people works better because it's more enjoyable. I think the problem with one-to-one personal training for a lot of people is it's quite intense and there's a lot of scrutiny. So if you're in a small group, there's a bit less of that. I think you feed off others, you learn from others, you're supported by others. Nothing not really to like. Most gyms get it wrong with how they're designed. Firstly, because there's a physical and metaphorical barrier to entry. They're big, they're full of equipment, they're hard to navigate, and they don't look that welcoming. Foundry gyms are less intimidated because you're greeted, you're coached through the session, everybody knows you by name, there's a lot less members, so it's a lot easier to become familiar and comfortable and confident in the space.
See if we can get this down to a 150 with a little bit harder pull. There you go, nice.
When somebody walks into a Foundry gym, I would like them to feel confident, safe, energised and motivated. What goes through my mind when I see long-term members training still, it makes me smile. Some of the members that we've got at Foundry have been there for 15 years. They've been on the journey with us and they're still there. They're still in great shape, they're still enjoying it. It makes me feel proud. We've had people who've had life-changing surgery. We've had people who've been in bad accidents. We've had people who've had mental as well as physical struggles, and they've been able to come through them. They've had the foundation and the resilience and the strength to pop back up and keep going. To me, finding your fit is not a word, it's a feeling. It's a feeling of strength and belonging.